I remember clearly in middle school we were learning about the segregation and civil rights movement, and I had asked my teacher in 6th grade, like, where were the Mexicans during this time? What were they doing? Because that's my culture. And she said, oh, they weren't really a big part of history.
He still felt like outside of his group, even with his group of friends.
I found that I wish that I were 10 years older and my grandma was 10 years younger. I feel like as though if that were the case, my grandma would have remembered a lot more.
My father, who was an undocumented immigrant, actually was in a prison facility and was later deported. My initial reaction to the class was I was really excited. As a journalism major with a passion for storytelling and documentary production, when our professor laid out the syllabus and said that our final project for the semester would be a 3-part project with a documentary film, a website component, and then a physical gallery, I was just like, oh my god, this is great.
So my first day of class, I remember going through behind the syllabus, and then when I was going through it, I was like, oh my god, so much reading. And I was seriously thinking about dropping the class. But then after hearing about the project and being able to look into my own family history, which I really had no knowledge of my father's side of the history family, where we came from and how they got here, and I was like, alright, I'll give this a shot.
Initially, I was a little nervous after looking at the syllabus and seeing that we had to read 6 books. That was a little intimidating. A part of the class where our final project was to get your family's oral history. Immediately off in my head rang some bells that my family has a ginormous book of our family history.
I did understand that it was gonna take all that time, a whole semester, to find out my family history, and I didn't know anything about my mother's side of the family, which kind of caught me off guard.